Hey, hello, I'm Geoffrey, Semaganda, and thank you so much for visiting my website. On here, what I'm trying to do to share some strategies and ideas that I believe can help you to move from where you are to where you want to be. Because if you know my story, you know where I come from. You know, at 9 years old, I was working because I grew up in a part of the world where there was war going on. And then at 11, I was in the slummiest part of the city of Kampala, fixing cars on the street, those kids on the street. And at about 13, I was in town selling cosmetic stuff in the shop. At 15, I jumped in the plane. I was in the UK, really trying to figure out how to survive. Over those years, I've set up my first business when I was 16 years old. I've set up more than, 30 businesses and 50 different ideas. Some worked, some didn't work. I've learned more from both those who worked and those mostly that didn't work. I've made so many people made a contribution. Some of them I actually learned from them because I said, you know what, I don't want to be like that guy. Also, I met so many people I wanted to be like. I said, I want to learn from them, to get some ideas, some knowledge from them, to go and be the best I can be. Because I learned long ago that you can always become anything within reason, of course. I'm the only person who's trying to get in the way is actually yourself. Now that I didn't know. I didn't know that until I came to this country. I didn't know that anybody can actually do anything, because anything you want to do, somebody maybe has already done it. The key is to investigate to find out who has done that, learn and study from those people and do exactly what they do. But obviously feed your mind with the information that is taking you there, and take care of your body, because hey, the body supports the mind. And obviously learn to sell yourself. You see, here I talk about the self-mastery programs. I talk about the business mastery, how to create multiple streams of income, because you know and I know the wealthy are wealthier because they have multiple streams of income. But you need to learn the 5 fundamentals of wealth creation, because I believe if you miss those, you will be actually missing a piece of the jigsaw that's important for you to understand the basics of business. The first, that we live in the information age, and you know everything you have today is based on the knowledge that you have right now. So the thing that you want to have that you don't have today, it means that you don't have the knowledge to help to acquire those stuff. So you need to become that person who's able to attract and acquire those stuff. So you need to move from where you are to where you want to be, but bridging that gap by investing in yourself. So that's basically the starting point. But as you invest in yourself, then the best way to invest in yourself, the best way you can learn is by teaching others. So I encourage you all of a sudden to become a teacher. So create programs and information and product that can help you share your message with the rest of the world, but at the same time you're growing because you teach, because you're going to benefit the most. So the first income stream is about information. You can turn that information into multiple streams of income. You see, I teach experts. One of the things on this particular website you're going to come across, that I teach experts to package and promote, how to position, package and promote themselves as experts by creating programs that allows them to amplify their message, to share their message with people all over the world. Creating products like books, audiobooks, special report, workbooks, DVDs, CDs, workshop programs, webinars, seminars, conference calls, speeches by you becoming a speaker, gets paid to speak, online training program like subscription websites, 2-day, 3-day licensing, trainer programs, affiliate programs. You see, spokesperson, you can license all that stuff to so many people in so many countries all over the world. There's so much money you can generate by sharing with what you know. You see, if you know something, don't keep it to yourself, because it's good to share with others. The more you share, the more wealthy you're going to become. So the more you share, the more connection you're going to make. The more connection you make, the more opportunities do happen. But to share that knowledge, understand how technology works. Learn to make money on the store online, because at the end of the day, the world has completely changed. And then learn how to run a business. Don't create your own job. Create a business that can run without you being there. Business is supposed to give you life instead of taking the life that you have. That's what you're going to learn on this particular website. Learn how to invest in real estate. You see, I've traveled in more than 20 different countries, 21 different countries, 45 different cities, but I'm yet to meet anybody who achieved financial security, who never actually used real estate as leverage, because leverage is the quickest way to get somewhere faster. Leverage with money, leverage with your knowledge, skills, whatever that you can think of. But using other people's money, for an average person, real estate give you that. I need to learn how to. We'll be sharing that on the site. And how to invest in the movers and shakers of tomorrow. I call them the stock market or the local market. There's a say, if we can't beat them, we join them. If you know that people out there know how to make money, well, instead of complaining, just give them some of your money. Because if you don't, you're going to spend it anyway. You might as well learn from what does it take for them to succeed. Because by you learning to identify those movers and shakers, you to learn how to pick the company you're going to invest your money in. You're going to use those skills, that knowledge you've acquired, to apply to your own business. Because your business is going to need finance at some point. All businesses need investments all the time. Those are the 5 major fundamentals: information, the internet, business systems, real estate, and the stock market or the local market, or just individuals who seem to be going somewhere and you rather join them than actually being against them. And the final piece of the jigsaw is called how to protect your wealth, make it work for you. Because it's impossible to achieve the security that you need, the financial security that you're looking for, to build a financial wall around you and your family, if you don't protect your money, if you don't make it work for you. Otherwise, you're going to work for the rest of your life. You need to make money work for you. That's the only way you can buy the freedom back to go and do what you love, make a difference in the world. Not because you're going to take this wealth with you, it's because you use it to create foundations and programs that can go on and make a difference in the world well after you've left this planet. So, you see, another reason I discovered years ago that we're not going to be here for very long. The average age people live in this country, the United Kingdom, maybe all over the world, it's about 75 years old. Of course, some people are going to live 100 or more than 100. Some people live less than 75 years old. But on average, if you take 75, times that by 365 days in a year, you have about 27,300 days. 27,000 is not many days. If you times that by 24, you have just about 650,000, give or take, hours. 650,000 hours, that's not a lot of time. I've used half of that, which means I've got maybe, 13,000 or 13,500 days left. That's not a lot of time left. I can even go earlier. But just imagine that's all I have. I've got to make the most out of it. I can invest more, learn more. Hopefully one day I can go and make a difference. You see, from where I come from, nobody could have told me that I should be doing what I'm doing right now. The fact that you came to this website, you're looking for strategies, knowledge, and ideas, we can share this together. We can work, match with Academy to show, take your knowledge and package it, and position yourself well, package it out and promote yourself as an expert, go make a difference in the world, at the same time make a fortune in the process. We're going to talk about the actionable system and teach you how to to self-master, invest in yourself, be the best you can be by investing in you, because that investment never going to stop. Create multiple streams of income and protect your asset. That almost, complete strategy, complete program that will help you overcome some of the issues that people seem to be finding confusing and complicated, make life so complicated for themselves, which is actually success is the start of common sense. And I use some basic common sense strategy, because when I set up my first business when I was 16 years old, I didn't speak English. I didn't really know anything. But one thing I did learn, people are there prepared to work for you, to help you do whatever you have to do, provided you promise them to pay them a wage at the end of the day. People are looking for security. And if you're an entrepreneur, and the fact that you're watching this website, you're on this particular website, I'm sure you're one of the people say, enough is enough, I need to do more. You don't have to be a superstar, you don't have to be an expert, you don't have to know a lot. But you need to know one thing. You need to know that you're not going to settle for anything less. Is it going to be easy? Who told you that? Otherwise, everybody should be doing it. But it's the best journey to be on. Life is a journey, and the journey of hope, of knowing you're going to make an impact in other people's lives, that's the journey I'm recommending you should be able to take. And then obviously publishing. Everything basically we create will help you create. You need to learn to market them. Create all this stuff. Create stuff. Because you have stuff in you. Or find someone who does and help them market them. And obviously give back. One of the things that I do, I grew up in the country. When you're running away from one part of the country to the other, we used to drink water you can't even use to clean your car. So I work and support water programs, water projects around the world. Youth, I've got a teenager and I've got a 9-year-old. I believe, I've got to really not only research and learn about their future, but also make a contribution. I come from a country, Uganda, we have 70% of the population under 25. We have maybe over 20 million kids under 18 years old. What are we going to do? We need to work towards empowering them, because if we don't, it's almost a time bomb we have. But those numbers across Africa and around the world. Youth unemployment has grown to epidemic numbers around Europe and some developed nations. Because kids today seem to be the parents who are missing the key ingredient of helping them overcome the issue, because the world we grew up under is completely different to their world today. So there's a lot we need to acquire and to learn. There's nothing that's more exciting when you're going to make an impact, make a difference in other people's lives. The final cause that I support is give blood. My brother ended up in hospital after a car accident. There was no blood, I was told. Whether it was true or not, I decided to, get in a campaign of promoting people to give blood, because they don't make it. We have to give it. We got hospital hoping to have it. We hope it should be there. Well, it won't be there if you don't give it. So not only we build wealth, we make a difference, we share ideas, but also we choose some good causes. We publish in documentation. I published 5 books. You can go on Amazon and find them. But please remember, leave your name and email address. Let's start this journey of working together to help you move from where you are to where you want to be. Thank you so much for visiting. Until next time, you take care. Name and email address, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.